Hello students, in this video tutorial we are going to discuss about dictionaries in Python, how to use them. We'll be discussing what is a dictionary, how it is used as a collection of data in the form of a key value pairs, how to create dictionaries and how to put new key value pairs in it. And we'll discuss the mutability of dictionaries. Then we'll see how to access values using keys and how to process dictionaries inside a for loop. And then we'll see how can we get all the keys at one place and all the values at one place in the form of a list like sequence. And then we'll see what kind of functions are available with dictionary. First of all, what is a dictionary? A dictionary is a collective data type of Python like list or tuples, and it is written inside curly brackets. Okay, see here we have written a dictionary named marks, which is written as said inside curly brackets, and a dictionary contains key value pairs. Okay, and the key value pairs are joined by colon. See here, the first key value pair is Krishna 75. So logically it means that the student named Krishna is having marks 75. Similarly, the student names Devendra is having marks 89 and Shaker has 88 marks. So this is the logical interpretation of this dictionary. Then the next thing comes that different key value pairs are separated using the comma. See, after this key value pair Krishna 75, we have a comma, and after this next key value pair Devendra 89, we again have a comma. Okay, so this is how we separate the different key value pairs in a dictionary. Then how to access individual values in a dictionary. See, actually the values are accessed using the keys. Okay, to get this value 75, you have to use this key Krishna. Okay, so and that is done using square bracket notation. Okay, see, as we have written here, we want to print the marks of Shekhar. Sorry, it's a misspelling here. This is Shekhar. So we have to write the name of the dictionary marks, and inside square brackets we write the key. Okay, so this thing will return this value 88. All right, so this is how you access the values of a dictionary. You have to write the name of the dictionary followed by square bracket containing the key which is associated with that value. This is how you access the values from a dictionary. Then then the question arises, what type of data can be used as keys or values? Okay, see, values can be any type of data of Python. And here we are using integers as the values, but the values can be of any type like string or tuple or list, or it may even be another dictionary also. Okay, so there is no restriction on values, but the keys must be only immutable type data. Okay, that is integer, string, tuples, only these types of data can appear as keys. Okay, the keys cannot be mutable type data like lists or dictionaries. Next, And one more thing is that you can also change the values associated with the keys. Like in this statement, we are assigning a different uh, value to the dictionary associated with the value Krishna, with the key Krishna. Okay, so the key Krishna will now have the value 77 instead of previous value 75. So this is how you can change the values in a dictionary. But the notice to refer to the key, but refer to the value, you use the same notation like a dictionary followed by square brackets containing the key. Then there are some characteristics of dictionary which we have to keep in mind always, that a dictionary is an unordered set. See, when you create a list like L is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3, then all these three items, the numbers 1 2 and 3, have a certain order in memory. Okay, that is why it is possible for us to access them using indexes of 0 1 and 2. Okay, so any list or tuple has its data in an ordered way. Okay, but the dictionary is not an ordered set of data. You see, it contains this data like key Krishna associated with value 75, key Devendra associated with the value 89, and so on. But it does not guarantee any type of particular order. It does not guarantee that you will at the first you can't say that the Krishna colon 75 is the first key value pair and Devendra 89 is the second key value pair. It is written in this order in our program, but in memory there is no such order maintained for the key value pairs. Okay, then it is not a sequence. But since obviously it follows from the point we just discussed, that since key value pairs are not kept in memory using any order, so it naturally follows that dictionaries are not a sequence, because sequence means order, like list or tuples which are sequences, the items in them are kept using some order, but it is not so with the dictionary. Then keys must be unique. Okay, uh, see, all the keys of the dictionary must be different from each other, because otherwise we will not be able to refer to the proper value, because it will lead to confusion which key we are referring to. So it is very natural that it is required to use different keys, unique keys in a dictionary. The values may be repeated, no problem. See, Devendra and Sekhar both may have 88 marks equal, but the keys cannot be repeated. Then the next thing comes the mutable property of a dictionary. See, a dictionary, like list and unlike tuple, is mutable. That means to say you can add new key value pairs to a dictionary, or you may add in you may change the value associated with any key, or you may remove some key value pairs from a dictionary, all in the same memory in which the original dictionary is stored. Okay, uh, you don't need to create a different dictionary from the original one to make any changes. Okay, everything can be done in place in the same memory itself. So since the dictionaries can be uh, the values in and key value pairs in the dictionary can be changed, added or removed, the dictionary is said to be a mutable data type. here we are also we can say that an example is shown for a dictionary in which a tuple is used as a key. You see this dictionary has a tuple as a key. This tuple has two numbers 1 and 23, and the value associated with this key is a dictionary which contains some strings and some numbers. Okay, so keep in mind that this whole tuple, this single tuple is the key, and this complete list is a value for this dictionary, and this dictionary D has only one key value pair here. Okay, so D is a valid dictionary. As we said, the only mutable or only immutable type data can appear as keys, and since tuple is an immutable type data, so it can be used as a key. Then we have already discussed the mutable property of dictionaries. Next we see how can we create a dictionary. The first and simplest way is to initialize a dictionary with the key value pairs available already with us. You see, as in the Marx dictionary we have available 3 keys and 3 values, and we can write them as shown inside curly brackets, and this will create the dictionary ready for use, and it can be later modified, added new key value pairs, or some key value pairs may be removed, or the values may be changed for a key, and so on. Then otherwise the other option is that we may start with an empty dictionary. We can create a dictionary like D is equal to just curly bracket, that means D is now an empty dictionary, and then we may go on to add key value pairs in this and so on. The third option is to use dict function and the zip functions in the manner shown in this example. Okay, what we do here is see this method is used when we have available with us on a list or a sequence of any a list or tuple of keys and a list or tuple of values, and we want to create the dictionary combining the individual keys with individual values. Like we want to combine the key A with value 155, key B with value 186, and key C with value 170. Okay, these two lists are available with us. The first one is the names, and the second one is the heights, which represents heights of 3 persons ABC in centimeters. Okay, so we want to associate these keys with their respective values. This can be done in this manner. We have to use zip function inside dict function, and we will pass the list containing the keys and the list containing the values to this zip function, and with whose output will be served to the dict function, and we will get a dictionary which will have the key value pairs associated with each other. Different kind of situation, we may have a list or tuple containing the keys and values as individual lists. Okay, like here we are having a key value pair A 155 as a list, B 186 as a list, and C 170 as a list, and all these 3 lists are contained inside a an outside list or a nesting list. Okay, so if data is available in this form, then also we can use this dict function, and it will give us a dictionary, the same dictionary Krishna 75, or sorry, the same dictionary with associating the key A with 155 and key B with 86 and C with 170. So if the data is available in this format, then we may also use the dict function as shown to create the dictionary named D2. In the next situation, we may pass keys and values, uh, like when we are creating the dictionary D3, we again use the dict function, but in a third manner. What we do in this case is that we pass the keys and values as named arguments. See, named arguments are passed like as shown here. The key is passed as the argument name. See, name becomes the key and Dinesh becomes the value. Similarly, age becomes the key and 25 becomes the value. So this is how you can create a dictionary. So what in dictionary D3 there will be two key value pairs. The first key will be name, first value will be Dinesh, and the second key will be age and second value will be 25. So this is also an option for how we can create a dictionary. Then we come to how can we add or remove key value pairs, or how the values for some key may be updated. To add, we write just dictionary name, and within square bracket we write the whatever new key we want to add. Then we use the assignment operator and assign it the new value which is to be added. See this example. We have this marks dictionary which has three keys: Krishna, Devendra and Shekhar. Right. So and we want to add another key value pairs, the key Kamal and value 90. To do this, we just write this in the name of the dictionary and followed by square brackets containing the new key to be added. Then we use the equal to operator, and then we write the new value which is to be associated with the new key. This is how you add a new key value pair to an existing dictionary. To update the value associated with some key, we use the same uh, notation. Like if we wanted to update the value for Shekhar key, we just write name of dictionary followed by square brackets containing the key Shekhar. Then we use the assignment operator and then write the new value which we want to assign to that key. And to delete some key value pair, we use the del command of Python, which is a memory related command, and it deletes the key which is mentioned in the square brackets after the dictionary name. Okay, like we in example is shown that if we want to delete the key value pair in which key is Kamal, which we added here, if we want to now delete that key value pair, we'll write del followed by name of dictionary marks and square brackets containing the key Kamal. That will delete this key value pair from this dictionary. Next we see some functions which are available with dictionaries. See, first of all, there is len function. It works just like it works with lists and tuples or strings. It returns the number of items in the dictionary. Now an item refers to a key value pair, so it tells how many key value pairs are there in a dictionary. Then we have this function clear. This function clears a dictionary. That means it removes all the key value pairs from the dictionary. You are left with an empty dictionary if you use the function clear with it. The next function we have available with the dictionaries is the get function, which is used to get a value associated with a key. In fact, it is just an alternative to writing dictionary name followed by square brackets containing the key. Okay, right, like if we look at this statement in which we write the name of dictionary and use the function get, and supply the key Krishna as an argument to this get function, then we will be able to access the value 75. This is associated with the key Krishna. So it is just an alternative to using this notation. The next function we have is the items function. This function returns a sequence of tuples of key value pairs. Okay, what we get is a sequence in which individual items are tuples containing uh, two values. The first value is the key and the second value is the value associated in the dictionary with that key. Now the benefit is that we can run a loop with two loop variables when we use with that sequence written by this items function. Look at this example. Here we have created a variable named sequence which stores the outcome of the items function here, marks.items, and the sequence which is returned by this function is stored in a variable named seq. Now we can run a loop with two loop variables over this sequence. As shown here, we have written for k comma v in sequence. Okay, and we can write print k and v. So this, what happens with this two loop variable thing is that the first value first loop variable k gets the key in the from the key value pair, and this variable v gets the value from this key value pair of the sequence. Okay, again I repeat it again that what sequence is returned from this items function is a sequence of key and value tuples. Okay, you get all the key value pairs from the dictionary as as tuples containing two items. The first one is the key, the second one is the value, and all such key value pair tuples can be accessed using a for loop. In fact, it is not the only way to do it, but it is one way to access them, is that you can use two loop variables in the for loop over this sequence, and you will get the keys in the first loop variable k and values in the second loop variable v, which you can use it anyway. The next thing to consider is how we can process the dictionary in a loop. See, there are two options. First, the and most common one is to process the dictionary in a loop like this. When we write for k in dictionary name, as shown in example here, as we have written for key in marks, what happens here, this is the dictionary marks. Okay, so what happens with this loop is that all the keys like Krishna, Devendra and Sekhar get assigned to the loop variable key here one by one. Okay, and what we are doing inside the loop variable in the loop is to print this key and also the value associated with this key. Okay, and the value we as we know already, we get by writing the dictionary name followed by square brackets containing the key. Then, so this is the first type of loop which we can apply on a dictionary. Now there is another possibility that you can have a loop with two loop variables over a dictionary. For this, you have to use the items function of the dictionary, which we actually have already discussed. This items returns a sequence which contains some tuples, and each tuple contains the key and the value of the dictionary as the members of the tuples. And when you run this loop for k comma v in over this sequence, what you get is you get the keys inside the loop variable k and the values inside the loop variable v one by one for all the key value pairs of the loop. And This is how you can run two loop variables loop over a dictionary. So that's all about the dictionary which we wanted to discuss. Thank you.